I'm here at the propagation station and I would like to give you an update on the cuttings. Today exactly marks 2 weeks since I've put these cuttings into soil, and just look how they sprouted. All of the hibiscus cuttings and also the fig cuttings is in the process of sprouting or has sprouted already. We are so excited. This is the hibiscus cuttings that I put on the dome, and look how beautiful they have sprouted. I believe that we will have great success with figs in the food forest because of all these cuttings that propagated so nicely. And just look at these cuttings we propagated a while back already, so they're going to stay in these pots for maybe still a year, and then we will plant them out in the forest. These mangoes were also repotted and they are doing wonderfully. They are even making new leaves, so they will also stay in these pots for a while. And then I want to show you guys this one. This was my first cutting, which I posted on Facebook about, where I said that the dome method actually works. I just took off the dome and just look at that sprout. The string of spade, or then string of plate, has also found its forever home. The ivy is loving the warm weather, and I've also repotted the lobelia. The plan with the lobelia is to put the pot in various locations so that it can spread some seeds and in that way can propagate. Let's take a look at my seed tray. Here I have 2 asparagus that needs repotting. I've also planted some lettuce and they've sprouted within 3 days. There's some parsley. I'm waiting for them to get a little bit bigger. Here's a chili. And the irony with the oreganum and why I bought another oreganum is because ours didn't do that great. So that's why I bought one. But now when I got back and I saw my seed tray, the oreganum actually sprouted that I planted just before I left. So yes, all of these will go into the lettuce area. Seems I've made a little boo-boo here. I've mulched this pot with mustard spinach seed pots and decided to also mulch this flower. And now millions and millions of little mustard spinach seedlings is coming up in this pot plant. I wonder what I should do. A quick and easy solution was found. Have you met my cooking partner yet? Let me introduce you to her. Chicken? This chicken has been sleeping here for the last couple of nights, and she helped me to rethink my recipes, and we enjoy a glass of wine together. Teamwork makes the dream work, I believe the saying goes. This is a little piece of cat food that the ants found, and now they are going to drag it all the way up there. We are in the lettuce garden, and I thought, let me give you an update on the happenings and all the stuff that happened here in the last few weeks. This spaghetti squash is doing great and has even given me some fruit, which I am very happy for. This one is not stung, but I want to show you this big fella that's hanging here. Just look at that one. But on closer inspection, you can see that it has been bitten by a goga. I'm not really concerned because I just want the seeds. So hopefully they will not consume the seeds or damage the seeds. But otherwise I still have that little one there that has grown a bit in the last couple of weeks. So let's see what we can do. I did cover it with some grasses, but then the fruit needs sunlight. So I decided to take the grasses off. But maybe I should take a little baggie and put it around this one. I am so grateful for Anton for building me and extending these raised beds. Now I have more space to plant all my herbs and lettuce in the coming weeks. Here's an update on the strawberry. It's making flowers. There you can see is the little runner that it made, and it's continuing. And I see it actually wants to make another plant. So yay, I am so ecstatic about this. So in this bed I've planted some parsley. There is a pineapple that I've grown a lot in the time I was away. So these open spaces will be left for lettuce that is in the seed tray. And there's another pineapple. But I also want to show you this little plant that's looking like it's actually dying. This is marjoram, and I see that it's actually sprouting again. So yay. So this will be the first year that I will be planting in these beds without tilling them, and I will just be feeding the plants from the top. So this bed was left for a while, and all these plants that are here growing, this is chicory, lovely in salads and has a distinct flavor. Here's some thyme. All these beds will be left for lettuce. I want to show you this zucchini that I have here. As you can see, there's the remains of a previous zucchini. It made a fruit, and now I see we have little sprouts from that fruit. So hopefully we will harvest something from this plant. These morning glories are already taking over the area, and I see they are climbing the trees already. I am struggling with shade here because the plants do need some sunlight, and at the moment it's a lot of shade. So we'll see what this winter season and growing season will deliver. So I hope that this guy is not going to contribute to the shade here. But yes, it's literally taking over this piece as well. Update on the Halloween pumpkin. It has grown a lot in the last couple of weeks with the lovely rain and the warm weather. And I see it's making a fruit. So I just hand pollinated this fruit because it already threw away, how do you say, 3 of the fruits. So fingers crossed this one will do its thing. Look at this beautiful zucchini. So I took one seed and pushed it into the soil here where Henk's pipe goes for his little field over there, because it's spilling water, and I decided, well, it's a win-win situation. Never would I've thought that a zucchini, just a random zucchini, would do so great. I think it also loves the mulch. But yes, as you can see, there's some fruit on it. So I hope that they will get nice and big. In my last video, I did not show you this bed. But last time that Anton was here, I asked him to clear the whole area because the grasses was very, very high. And now I do like the mulch. And then he accidentally cut off that cucumber that I have there. And also this, it's in Afrikaans, we call it the busterskorsie. And this one was not looking well, and I did not think it will revive. But just look at it now. It's this wonderful, wonderful weather. Here I also have Bishop's Crown chili, which has a beautiful chili on it. And that side as well. I just planted that one out last week. Yes. And some marigolds. This is my succulent nursery. As I said, that I am a self-proclaimed succulent addict. I propagate these plants to sell to nurseries and also to have backups for myself. And just look at this beautiful white one. This is Hank's favorite one. And here the nursery goes on. Let's take a closer look. Some string of hearts, which actually propagates very, very easily. I'm not sure what they are called, but they are beautiful. String of watermelon. Just look at that beauty. This is family from the Echeveria, but I think this one is called Moonlight. I'll just get the name. Not sure what this is called, but it's nice. There's string of dolphin. As you can see, it looks like little dolphins. So the plan is, in Grootfontein is a very nice nursery in which I want to promote my plants and sell to the community for a cheap price. And here's the dragon fruit cuttings. Look at this fella in the kabasho. Nee man, ek gaan jou voet afsteek. And there you go. All the new dragon fruit cuttings has been planted and sorted. Thank you, Johan Strydom, once again for all the cuttings. We really do appreciate it, and we will keep you posted.